Today, we will do a walkthrough of the experience that a student gets once their school signs up for the Univariety guidance system. Let's take example of a bright student, Samira Kapoor. Samira will start by creating her academic profile. She will fill in information like likely time period to start college, country preference, course preference, her academic grades, and last but not the least, her non-academic achievements. Any field where Samira is unsure, she will simply indicate not sure. Since universities and counselors will be looking at her profile, it is important that she be honest and accurate. Creating this profile should take about less than 10 minutes. Let's fill Samira's career options now. Let's put her in class 11. Let's take her career option as business management and economics. Her country preference is India with US as a backup. I think with this her profile is ready. Now, two things will happen. One, counselors will start looking at her profile to understand her better, and two, a customized roadmap gets created with deadlines. These deadlines are what we call milestones. To clear each milestone, the system provides many tools. For example, she can take a psychometric test to understand the course that is most suited for her, for which she will also receive a detailed report. Now, the added advantage to the school is that it does not have to search for an outside psychometric test, and the reports get stored in the system for easy access. Another tool that Samira can use is the career deep dive section. This will help her in understanding careers in detail. Let's say that Samira wants to know what career in business management would feel like. She would get to know about the nature of work in business management, colleges where business management is taught best, her earning potential, and a video explaining about the career in further detail. While shortlisting colleges under milestone 5, a popular tool is the admission chances calculator. Depending on the grades and her non-academic achievements, the system will indicate Samira's admission chances in any college around the world. It is based on the past admission cutoffs and gives a good indication of admission chances to the student. There are 26 such tools available to students to help make everyday decisions with regards to their career. The tools, however, cannot answer all the questions that the student may have. For this, they need a knowledgeable counselor. Earlier, students would wait for months for a counselor to visit their school and spend about 15 minutes with them. Nowadays, everything works faster. So it is reasonable to understand that students and parents want immediate answers as well. Univariety ensures that this happens in an instant. Students have access to counselors who will answer their questions in real time through phone chat. Think about it this way. If you have a question you want answers to, would you Google it or wait for an expert from that field to come and answer it to you? What would you prefer? In their busy lives, students find chat interactions convenient and helpful. They have lengthy conversations with counselors that can go pretty deep. They also interact many times a day and during any time of the day or evening. Another advantage of chat is that counselors can keep students updated by sending them university messages and videos. Besides being available to students and parents according to their convenience, counseling through phone chats allows for quality control and, most importantly, feedback gathering. What if a student wants to understand what a course is like? What better way to ask the professor who teaches it? Imagine your students interacting with an engineering professor or a law professor or one from business management field or the actual admission officers from the top universities across the world. Can that happen? Of course it can. Univariety has a solution. Every week, students like Samira will be invited to sessions by professors and admission officers of university from around the world, based on her career and course choice. At Univariety, we have sessions being done by some of the great universities from the US, from the UK and some prestigious Indian universities as well. Students can ask questions directly to the universities. Yes, that's true. Besides this, admission officers of universities use the Univariety system to review a student's profile. Let's consider Samira. They will reach out to Samira if they like her profile. She will then receive a request just like a Facebook request, and based on her preference of the university, she can choose to accept it or reject it. If Samira accepts it, her contact information is shared with the university, and the admission officers then gets on to a one-to-one call with Samira and her family. In hundreds of such cases, early interactions like these lead to universities offering scholarships to deserving students. After all, universities also want the best students, don't they? However, if Samira doesn't like the university, she can simply click reject and the system will remove the university review. Imagine having universities competing for your students. What a reversal that is. While Samira and other students are doing all of this, the school is easily able to track which student is attending what kind of sessions, also which universities are interacting with which of your students. So far, you have heard about guidance from counselors, from online tools, and from universities. Now, we will talk about an entirely different approach to guidance. Saving the best for the last, please welcome the seniors. That's right, your students can receive guidance from their seniors who graduated from the school and went through the college admission process themselves. The current batch of students can look up any course, college or country of their interest and see if a senior has taken admission there before. Let's for example consider Samira. If she is fixed on a specific college or university, she can see which courses a senior took up in that university. This can help her understand what courses the university specializes in and make informed choices. Finally, if Samira wants to ask a specific question to a senior, she can directly connect with a senior and ask all the questions. Univariety has helped more than 100,000 students from 500 schools take admission into 1,000 plus colleges and universities. Almost 800 of these colleges are in India and about 150 of these are in the US. Many of the top universities from across the world are. Without all these tools and support systems, Samira would still have made some decisions and taken admission to some college. Maybe she would have realized a few years later that her choice was wrong. Maybe she would do something about that, or maybe not. As educators, with these tools, we will increase the chances of her making the right decision because we give her the right exposure. The school in the process gets known to truly care about what its students are doing in life. If all this can be set up in your school in less than 1 week and can be managed without even hiring any more personnel, wouldn't that be worth it? So, shall we begin?